So, am I live? Em, can you hear it? I think I'm live. I hope so, anyway. Bye. Emma's just gone to eat her dinner, and I'm going to try and see if I can get this live stream happening for us here. Now, am I working properly? Live chat. I think everything is working here. Can I add the chat into the Let's see if I can do this now. Whoop. Did that work? No, I don't think so. I don't think that worked at all. So, let's see now. How do I get rid of that? Remove. Mix Club, how are you? Okay, so I think I actually am live. Well, this should be interesting. How are things going? All well, I hope. Um, I guess what I wanted to know today, what I was sort of wanting to talk about is what everyone got for Black Friday, because I kind of I can see this. Thank you, Mix Club. The only thing is that there is some latency, so I'm not sure. Like it's probably about maybe 20 seconds or something latency. But yeah, I can see that you're writing in the chat there. Yes, I know I'm gray. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's just one of those things, because I have fun on Black Friday, but this year I really tried not to get anything at all. I tried just to well, not to spend any money basically. But in fact, I did buy something crazy. I bought myself the Lametric Clock. You know, the clock that you see in all the YouTubers' backgrounds. You know, the one that's got your YouTube, your subscriber count, or you can put your Twitter feed in it, or all that kind of stuff. So I'm actually seeing that. I actually bought it because, of course, I went over onto my Amazon page, and there was a countdown. There was 5 minutes left to save 50 quid. So I bought it. Oh, I know, yeah. I was trying not to, and I couldn't help myself. And the next thing I think, of course, I've got to get is the Gulfoss, because I promised the guys over there I'd pick it up on Black Friday. Now their Black Friday sale goes on till December the 3rd, so I have a couple of days to see if uh, well, see if I can make some money in that time, basically. So, Mix Up, where are you at? Where are you in the world? And it looks like we have two people here although I can't see who. How do you see this now? Oh, maybe I'm the second one. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, Pana, Illinois. Oh, there's my sister. Hello, Michelle. How's it going? Yeah, well, let's try and get as many people on here as we can. I was just saying, Michelle, that I was just talking about what what I got for Black Friday, and normally on Black Friday I would have bought a whole bunch of stuff, but this year, of course, is a tiny bit different money wise. But I did manage to spend some money anyway. Um, what was the thing that I was just telling the Mix Club that I got in a minute, the Lametric Clock. So I'll see if I can show it to you. Let's see if this works. I'm sort of new to this whole thing, so I'm not really sure if I'm able to do this properly. I'm going to try. Let's see now. If I move to this. Oh, yeah, okay. So now, that's the Lametric Clock. Right, can you see that? Anyway, that's the thing that I got. And basically what it does is it allows you to either put the weather or whatever. And I see all the the YouTube guys putting their subscriber counts in here, so it's just kind of cool. So I thought, eh, you know, it was expensive, but it was on sale, and of course it's how much did I save? I saved over 50 quid on that yesterday. Anyway, that's one of the things I did. Whoop, have I lost everybody? Fluid pitch, yes. Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of one of those things that I don't really use the pitch wheel that much, but um, I was watching a video by Christian Henson, and he said that in order to get your strings to sound fantastic, that the real thing to do is to use your pitch wheel and to use that and your volumes as well. You know, to get the strings to come up and down and in and out and breathe a little. So that sounds good. Ria, how you doing, man? All good. Good to see you guys coming in there. Where are you all from now? I'm sitting in Kinsale, Ireland at the moment. It's pitch black, and it's well, it's not raining for a change. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, I really just kind of wanted to talk about what people got for their for their Black Friday stuff. If anyone has got anything interesting, or how do I publicize it? I just put it up on Twitter. Just said I'm going live. I think that's probably the best way to get people to come over. And I did it on Saturday this time because I actually looked in my um, on my YouTube thing, and it says that most people are here. Columbus, Ohio. Excellent. Yeah, I played Columbus many years ago. Um, when was that? Boy, that was a long time ago. In the early '90s. Um, and I remember the night I was there in Columbus. It was the same night as Iggy Pop was playing down the street from us, so we were in two different places. But yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, Columbus is a good town, as I remember. Um, oh, Shell, doesn't our friend Steven live in Columbus? Everyone has to be really quick on the typing here, you know. To get Let's see if I can move myself here a little bit. Yep, very good. Yeah, so as I was saying also earlier, that I mean I don't really know how to do this live stuff. I mean, I'm actually just kind of winging it because I've done it. I think this is the third time I've done it, and it seems to be well. I've been really enjoying it. You know, just people, anybody that's around can drop in and say hello and that kind of thing. So it is nice. Um, and because there's something to do, and we're locked down here in Kinsale, so I'm not even allowed out the door anyway. So I might as well go see if I can hang out with some friends and just chat, basically. All right, so I'm seeing four people in here. No, I want to see. Oh yeah. There's my sister just retweeting on Twitter. I can see the Twitter feed going. So now let's see if I can get Johnny. I wonder if Johnny's around. Oops. Is there, Oshel, is there music? Can you hear music playing in the background? Is there any kind of sound coming from behind there? What if I do this so you can hear? Did that turn it up a bit? I was trying to have some of the tunes that I've been working on playing in the background, but it's kind of difficult. And I'm also, because I went on to Big Sur, I probably I probably shouldn't. Ah, yeah, okay. I probably shouldn't have. Thanks, Mix Club. I probably shouldn't have gone to Big Sur because it broke OBS. Um, and in the meantime, though, I realized that Streamlabs OBS is finally available for the Mac. So I switched over to that, and it is a little bit different than OBS, but I'm trying to, to see if I can actually get it working properly. Now, let's see, Media Source Browser. There we go. Is that? Now, can you hear that? Playing in mono. Okay. I wonder how I fix that. Okay, how do I fix the mono business performance? I am in mono. Okay, thanks. All right. I'm just trying to see if I can. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. I don't know how to switch this. Let's see now. Filters. No filters applied. I'll see if I can fix this mono business. I remember that there was a thing. Okay, that's the audio. Now that's... I'm still only seeing one coming through, right? Right, I wonder why that is. Edit mic. I wonder. This is the kind of thing you probably should be doing when you're trying to learn this stuff. But what is edit mic? Adjust media source volume. No, that's not the same thing. Mic. Now, is that better? Oh yeah, I think that seems. I seem to think I can see two lines coming up now. There we go. So the music is in stereo now. The voice is in stereo again now. Yeah, Oshel, is that right? Yeah. Okay, I think I got that sorted there. Is the music too loud? I just want it like kind of sitting in the background there. Yeah, I know. Let's figure it out. It's good fun, isn't it? I think I've got this working. Okay, so from what I can see, it actually is rolling in stereo now, and my the music is in stereo as well, as far as I can see. I think the latency is probably about 20 seconds or so. So from when you type something in, all good. Mix Club, thank you. So guys, what else is it? What did you what did you get for Black Friday? Anything interesting at all? Like I said, I got that Lametric Clock, but also what else happened? My friend Ruben Where is he now? My friend Ruben, it's Topic Ruben here, and you can see he released a new song, a new set of song. Oh, that's changed. Okay, because you're about 20 seconds behind me, I think. Maybe even a little bit longer. So, Rochelle, what were you saying? That just changed the page, right? So this is my friend Topic Ruben, and he just released his new little album today. It's a 3-song album of music that he recorded in Cuba about maybe 30, 40 years ago even. I'm not even sure how long, but it was quite a while ago. Just came out today under the name of Ruben Santa Marina. And yeah, brilliant kind of Cuban stuff. Good kind of dancey Cuban music. Really nice. Anyway, that's where I'm at so far. And I was saying earlier that I'm about to to try and buy the Gulfos program as well, which is a program that basically it takes sound and changes the way it comes through on your master bus, basically, that kind of thing. So if you want to change, for instance, if the sound is too harsh in your ears or whatever else, it actually kind of tames the sound and that sort of thing. So I'm trying to get that thing, if I possibly can, before the 3rd of December. Let's see who else is around now. If there's anybody here that can get over here. I know here we go. Freak Show Industries Backbeat number 5, or is that the €5 one? Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. We got someone else that's going to be tuning in a second. Right. In terms of the TWS headphones, what I've got, I use the Sony 7509s. Can you see that? Is that? And those are the headphones that I use most of the time when mixing stuff, when I'm mixing music. And I also have a pair of these guys, which are the Soundcore Bluetooth headphones. And these ones are pretty cool as well. They got a lot of bass in them, and they're easy to just, like, if you want to walk around the house, just pop them on, and that way it's handy. But in terms of sound, I think they're actually a little bit, they're not as loud. And in fact, the other headphones, you can't even buy them anymore because they're, as far as I know over here, those ones are illegal now because they go too loud. The other thing that's good about these is they just pop down in a single quick little thing like that. So that's handy. Neil, how you doing? Hey, Brenda, hi, how you doing? Hello. Rhea is wireless earbuds. I have a pair of the Apple ones, but the older ones, not the new ones, not the ones. I think the new ones would fit my ears better. So I've kind of given them to Emma because I really didn't wear them as much as I thought I would, because they kind of fell out all the time, Freak Show Industries backbeat for $5. Yeah, that sounds great. I haven't looked at that one yet. Maybe I'll have a quick look there now. Freak Show Industries. Oh yeah. Right, I'll see if I can show you guys what I'm looking at here. So this is the thing, and you got them for $5. And which one? Because we were kind of talking about what people are doing and what people bought for Black Friday, in case anyone's wondering. The backbeat. Oh yeah, the Gullfoss thing is fantastic. I managed to get it on the what do you call it? You know, like a freebie version of it for a couple of weeks. So I used it on the last couple of mixes that I did, and it's really amazing. And the thing that's so cool about it is that it lets you how can I put it? Basically, it makes it so that you have someone else listening with you, you know, so, and to well, maybe that's got a little bit too much treble in it, or maybe it's got too much bottom end, or whatever. It kind of allows you to have a different idea of what you picture the song sounding like, if you know what I mean. And you can turn it on, turn it off. You can add as much as you want of it, and it really, really works. All right. Yeah, I have Soothe too. That was the first one I bought. I bought that initially because I did a song collaboration with a bunch of people that were sending music from everywhere and recorded in their kitchens and their basements, outside, you know, you name it, and it was recorded in some strange way or fashion. So when I in order to get the sounds closer to mix together better and to sound like, you know, it was something that people had done as a whole, rather than, like, you know, 5 different things. The Soothe was fantastic for doing that, for just taking out some of the crazy background sounds, and, you know, helping with the kind of, it doesn't take away the reverb, but it kind of takes away the sound and the noise, that kind of slap part of it, if you know what I mean. So it works basically with EQ, right? So you can kind of EQ out things that you don't want with it, which is fantastic. That's the Soothe 2 that Mix Club is talking about. It really, really good thing. But expensive. That's why good for Black Friday, rather, is such a good thing, because, I mean, a lot of these plugins are crazy expensive. Oh, absolutely. In fact, if Johnny comes, maybe if he drops in, he'll talk about that. It was nice to be able to take the kind of stuff that would get you right in the ear from his hats. And also because that was the first thing that we tried recording from his house. You know, with his new setup. He literally had just bought it that day and just put the mics up, and, you know, so it's been a learning experience for sure. Well, for all of us, of course. Where is Neil now? Neil, you said hello, but I can't see you. You ready? Anything else there? How are things in Hollywood today? I hope you're doing well. TWS headphones, right? Let's see if there's anything else I can find here that we can look at. Right, so if I look at this now, that's the Oak Sound Soothe, this thing right here. Miriam, how are you, girl? Excellent, good to see you. I'm so happy you're able to make it. Cool. Excuse me. Sitting back and learning the buzz. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Anyway, so this is the Soothe thing. So basically, it's not animated here. So well, maybe they have an animation. It basically will remove these frequencies. So by pushing this thing up further, it takes it out. If you know what I mean. I wonder if I can show you this somehow. Let's see if I do this. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but you may be able to see it. Jesus! I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. But there it is. That shows you how it works right here. But I'm going to turn this off because I bet you I probably shouldn't be playing other people's stuff, you know. John Bovey, my goodness, man, fantastic! Wow, so great to have you here. And I know it's late now. What time is it over there? Beijing. It's 3:30. That's something else. 3:30 is really too late to be up now, John. Of course, I mean, in the old days that would have been nothing, wouldn't it? Fergal, how are you, man? But John, I wanted to show you something. And while I've got you guys here, have a look at that. And that there is my Greenwich Telecaster. Yeah, how cool is that? And the only issue with it is that it needs a setup. So, but it does play all right. But I can't wait to the day that I can actually, because obviously the problem now is that we're not even allowed out of the house. So I haven't been able to get it, get it over to the luthier guy to get it sorted. You know, I want to just get the action brought down quite a bit, and also change the nut on it because it's a plastic nut. Oh, that's interesting. Neil's saying that Elton can only write if he has lyrics to work off. That's a really strange thing. Yeah, there's a different thing for me altogether. I usually start from the drums up when I'm writing. Yeah, it's amazing. It wasn't that long considering it came from China. I mean, I kind of thought it was going to take, I was hoping I would get it by Christmas even, so I am really, yeah, I'll send it to you, Mixcup. I was really hoping I would get it by Christmas, and I got it in plenty of time. So now, as I said, I just have to be able to get a chance to take it to the shop to get it fixed up and get it working properly. I mean, it sounds great so far, and I would show you, except I don't even know how to plug it into this to make the sound come up for you guys to hear. How would I compare the Gullfoss to the Isotope AI? It's sort of the same kind of thing. It really I found it a little bit easier to use. I mean, the thing about the Isotope one that my issue with it was that you had to set it and it would run through its AI and then give you a sound, and then you kind of had to either use it or not use it, right? And the thing about the Gullfoss is that you can move it slowly. You can bring one thing up, one thing down, and you can then until finally you get it to where you want it. So I like that a little bit better because it was seemed to me to be easier to get the sound I was looking for out of the Gullfoss. But that means the isotope is fantastic as well. Oh, your internet is bad. Yeah, well, you know, weird. I'm out in the countryside here, and just luckily last year the high-speed internet came through this way. Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't be able to live stream at all. Mix Club, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. That was fun and good to meet you. And I'll have another video out on the channel in the next few days anyway. So hopefully you'll come by and have a look at that. So now, John, how many guitars have you got from these guys, from this company in China? You've got quite a few, I think, don't you? And did you get anything for Black Friday? Did you buy any crazy stuff? Neil, did you buy any crazy stuff? Miriam, did you buy crazy stuff? Brenda, anybody buy anything crazy? I know I shouldn't be drinking Coke, but stuff is good. The Gibson Acoustic. Yeah, it's here. There's the Gibson Acoustic. Woo! So, this is a 63 Gibson J45, but it's had the bridge has been changed because it had a plastic bridge originally. And the thing about this guitar that's so amazing is that it belonged to an old blind blues guy called Reverend Gary Davis, and the guitar was given to my dad, I guess sometime in the 70s or something like that. And I traded him a Guild D40, which is one of the old Guilds with the arched back. I traded it for this guitar. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna sell it or it's ever gonna leave the family anyway. So, and it sits right up there, right up on my wall in front of me. Right, okay, so you see my friend John there, he's had 14 of these guitars. And his of course, don't say Greenwich on it, his say John Bovey on them. Nice. And Paul McCartney uses a prompter because while he's singing, he's singing about making dinner or something. He comes back and forgets the lyrics. Yeah, I can see that happening. I mean, I'm terrible with lyrics, so I can never remember them. Yeah, the Gibson is a beauty, all right. Tank RC, how you doing? And Carrie's still shopping. Yeah, I know. It's I mean, I love it, but by the same token, I mean, I can't really say that. Well, I mean, I shouldn't spend the money. Basically, is the problem, you know. John needs a good variety of tools. Absolutely. John played the solo on that original song I was talking about that we did, the COVID collaboration song. Let's see if I can show you that now. Okay, so this is the song. It's called "Everything's Gonna Be Alright." This is in Apple Music, right? And that's the song that we did with a bunch of people from all over the world, including Neil, who's here, and John on guitar, And also, you can see here, this is the new single and album, but it's kind of a short album, a 3-song album by Ruben Santamarina, who is also the co-writer of Everything's Gonna Be Alright with Me, right there. And this is that's Apple Music that you're looking at, but it's on Spotify and wherever else that you want to find it, of course. The lyrics are like dreams. If you don't write them down right away, they're easily forgotten, for sure. I mean, my problem is that the music part is the part that I'm really more comfortable with than the lyrics, I mean, I write down a lot of stuff, but I mean, half of it can't really be used. But I remember in the old days, I had a book, something similar to this, this kind of thing, right? But I had it filled with just crap that I would write down, just any crazy ideas for songs or whatever else. And what I would do is I would, when I had a problem, looking for a lyric or an idea for a lyric, I would just kind of scroll through the pages of this book of basically just meanderings and crazy things, but every once in a while there would be a really good line that would come out of it, so it was handy. And I should probably do that some more now. There's my friend Jay is also streaming now, but I think he's on Twitch. I wonder what the temperature's like in Hollywood today. Do I see that? Do I have it here? Well, I can see that in Vegas it's nice. Los Angeles, 21 degrees in Los Angeles today. That sounds like the kind of weather that I would like to have here. So many messages coming in as well at the same time over here. Sorry about that. And you guys are still hearing music coming through it? Yeah, and it's always nice in Southern California. It never rains in California. Girl, don't they warn you? Yeah. It's funny, I can't really hear the... Oh yeah, it's still playing that crazy stuff in the background. 49 in Sydney. Holy crap. That's hot. Virgil, are you actually in Sydney, or are you around? In Kinsale, I mean. 49, man. Yeah, once it gets into the 40s, that's pretty hot. Yeah, really hot, actually. Yeah, I can't remember who wrote that song in Southern California. That was a great tune, actually. I wonder if I can find that. Miriam saying, I'm not a rapper, but I had a dream, and at the end of the dream, I started spitting out some mad, deep rap verses. It had cadence and rhymed and sounded good. I actually woke up rapping. Fantastic. It's amazing what happens in dreams. It really is incredible, the kind of things that come out, straight out of dreams. Straight out of dreams. I'm sure a lot of people have written songs exactly that way. Oh, but you forgot the words. Yeah. That's also a problem with dreams. It's so difficult to remember them. Excuse me. Yeah, so hard to remember them. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Crazy stuff that. Yeah, it's so many songs have come from dreams. In fact, speaking of Paul McCartney earlier, yesterday came to him in a dream. And I remember him saying that he thought, well, this has got to be somebody else's tune that I heard or something like that, because he thought I couldn't I couldn't have read that, could I? Out of a dream. Neil, thank you so much. Great to talk to you here, and I wish. I'll do it. I'm going to do the live stuff a little bit more often. I wanted to do it kind of every couple of weeks, just to keep in touch with everybody, and also because it's a little bit easier to do than cutting and editing a real video together. Oh yeah, so Fergal, you're actually in Kinsale. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. So Miriam, you're saying, hey Sean Lyons, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Nice to have you, man. Always happy to see when you drop by the channel, always. So Miriam, you're saying you always had a problem with cadence and rhythm when you were writing poems. Oh. Yeah, see, I never really got into the poetry thing. I mean, I did try, because I mean, it does go hand in hand with with writing music, but somehow I felt like I wasn't really that good at it, or maybe I just didn't understand poetry the way the way a proper poet would understand it. Sean, by the way, what did you get for Black Friday, man? While you're here, before you run off, did you get anything good? Yeah. It's funny. I've written a bunch of stories, short stories rather. That I found a bit easier, because I had I could sort of visualize them as movies, Lucid dreams. Yeah, lucid dreams. Yeah, great stuff. Miriam, who are you asking? Who to? Oh, here we go. Yes, I remember the gig in the Trident. It's one of my favorite memories of all my musical career. Walshy, good to see you, man. Yeah, I was just asking Sean Lyons. I think it's Sean with the C. If he bought anything for Black Friday. Walshy, did you get anything good? I was saying that yeah, okay. Yeah. I got I was saying earlier that I got this crazy clock, the Lametric Clock. It was my one thing that I bought. Yeah, I didn't buy any plugins, although I'm still. Yeah, we were talking about the Soothe just earlier. It's fantastic. I love it. And also the Gullfoss. The Gullfoss is down to €110 now, so that's saving a lot of money. It's hard not to buy it. I mean, I don't really have the money. I mean, I kind of have the money, sort of. And the problem is that they never go on sale. The Soothe and the Gullfoss. So I mean, it's kind of like you buy it now, or you just bite the bullet and pay the money, which is a problem. One mighty R. Thank you, man. Grisky the Keeper, hey man, how you doing? I haven't seen you around for a while. Well, Walshy, who isn't broke? It's been a long time since we've had a gig to play here, so I know how you feel exactly. And in fact, I don't know what to think about the whole gigging situation. I'm sure it's not going to happen here for another another 6 months anyway, I'd say, before anything is going to happen. Yeah, good to see you too, man, Klivsky, really. Yes and no, Walshy, about the pure mix or mix with the masters. The problem is that I mean, I've mixed probably 25 albums at this point. I mean, I don't need to look and see how these guys are doing it anymore. I know how they're doing it. And also because I came up during the time when, you were actually working, people were actually working on tape and also, and the big desks and everything else. I mean, I know all of that stuff already, and I worked a lot on the SSLs. I mean, a lot on the SSLs, and with half the guys that they've interviewed in mixing with the masters as well. Yeah, pure mixing. I mean, it's good. I can't say anything bad about it, man. I really enjoy their, the things. I've watched a lot of them over the years as well. I might have had someone who had, that I used their password to get in to watch some of these things. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the pure mix is great too. But you might be better off, Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes, yesterday was a lucid dream. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said about it. He said crazy that. But getting back to that sort of thing, I can't. I think I would go with the Gullfoss Walshy, although the Soothe is good too. They both have trials, so you can try them out and see which one. To me, the Gullfoss seems to help the most, or it helped me the most, although in different ways. The Soothe seems to work great on the individual tracks. Like it'll get a fantastic bass sound for you for sure. And the Gullfoss is better, I think, from what I've seen of it, is better across the tubas. Oh, the other thing that I've been watching is the mix from Pure Mixes that every Monday night, what's his name? Andrew Sheps does an interview with Mixer, which is really amazing, and that's free, so that's really worth watching every Monday night. And I think he's going to put out all of them as podcasts or something at some point. Dream On by Aerosmith was a lucid dream as well. Yeah, I can imagine, because it was the only good song they had back in those days. Actually, that's not true. I mean, but that was kind of their first big hit. But man, they were great back. They were really hard rocking back in those days before they kind of went corporate or whatever. They were something else. I saw them. Saw them at the Forum in Montreal, and I don't know what year it was, but it was probably around 1975, something like that, and it was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I was an impressionable young guitar player at the time. Eli, where's you bought the Gullfoss and the Soothe, and you're thinking about getting the Soundtoy 5 bundle. Yeah, well, absolutely. The Decapitator is the one, and the Devil Lock, and of course the Echo Boy. So once you have those three things, you're already spending as much as the bundle would cost, the 5 bundle. Black MIDI, no, but I'll put that into my. Put that in right now so that I'll have a listen to it later on. Okay. Yeah, just because I don't want to play anything, just in case, I don't want to get a strike or whatever you call it. but I will listen to it. So, Eli, is that what is the acronym? Or is your name Eli? I, the thing about the Soothe and the Golf House is they're both fantastic, and really, if you have the money, you really should have them in your arsenal. You know, I mean, you really should. You'd be crazy not to. I mean, they're both fantastic, and they both really work. But they're so expensive. You know, it's, like I said, myself and Walshy haven't made a penny since, you know, the 12th of March. And we know that because that was right before the Paddy's Day, which was canceled. Yeah. I'll definitely check out that Black Midi though, Walshy. Absolutely. Absolutely check them out. I wonder if I can find some other music to put on behind this. Because I don't really know how this program works. It's kind of... Let's see if we got... I put that one on because it was the longest song I had. Yeah, I'd have to find something. Where else? Let's see if I can find something. Yeah, the problem is that it's so hard to get, you know, you have to move things around and change things up because I can't actually play any music. Yeah, okay. I thought, Eli, that it might be that. I like it. I like your style, man. I like it. As I was saying, yeah, just to change up the music is kind of difficult. I think what I'm going to have to do for the next live thing is I'm going to have to make one long song. Basically, like I know it's possible to run kind of like out of a folder of songs and just have them, you know, skip around, but I don't know how to do it. As I said, this is all new to me in terms of the Streamlabs thing here that I'm using. First time I've ever used Streamlabs OBS, so it seems to be working all right. But I mean, you know, at least I'm able to see that we're on and we're doing okay. But in terms of changing the music, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Well, I might be able to do it, but it might be boring viewing, though. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can. See if I can find something here. Some, I don't know if this will work or not. I'm just trying to change the background music, basically. Just give me a second here. I don't know if this will work or not, but I shall try. All right. So now I want to go to the desktop. And let's try this. Yeah, there's something different. That's my old man playing there. So Eli, where are you? Where are you in the world? And like I said, I realize there's a delay as well. But what else was I looking at? I was looking at things, why dread? Simply because I don't have to do anything to brush my hair or anything else, and that's the only reason, really. Yeah, it started out as just being an easy way of not having to do anything. So that's it. It's for style, basically. But what I was thinking is I'm thinking, things to buy musicians for Christmas presents, stocking stuffers and that sort of thing. I thought about all kinds of different things. Like, for instance, you could do guitar picks. So I have these ones, my own guitar picks. So that would be a kind of cool thing. You can get those from D'Addario in the States. What other crazy little things have I got? You guys remember these things? You put a glass of water here, and it dips over and drinks the water. There's a crazy little stocking stuffer if you ever wanted one right there. This little guy, which in the sunlight, it'll start spinning. Crazy. Radiometer. Great little things, just cheap little things that I remember from when I was a kid, and I love to play with crazy science stuff. John, are you still here? You must be falling asleep by now. After eating in China. Karen, you made it! Fantastic. Fantastic. How amazing is that? Finally. Been trying to do it for so long. Does that mean you're having a wee tipple at this time of the evening? Oh, John is saying that they cost. I mean, I think that these ones cost about $75 for a gross 144. Yeah, so I don't think they weren't that expensive. I mean, they're expensive, but these picks, if you want to buy these, they're usually almost €1 anyway, each one. So like they're not cheap for sure. Have I sampled my dad? No. It's funny. I used to do a lot of sampling in terms of writing music and so on, but we never used the samples in a way that would where you could tell what the song was, basically. It's kind of the way people sample now is a little bit different than when I was young, or when we started out. I mean, I got an Akai sampler right in the box right here, an old S950 sitting right there. But as I said, we used the samples and sounds to make something different of it. So we never did a song, for instance, that would run almost identical to what the music was initially. Like something like I can't think of one of the songs now, but you know how the songs now that they'll actually sample it and you'll know what the song is. I'm low in the mix. Do I need to turn that music down? Is that better? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, down. Yeah, the thing is that from here I can't tell what the balance is like. So is that better? Greetings from Kuwait, Jelly Duck. How you doing? Good to see you as always. And Karen, how are you doing now? You have exactly the same weather. In fact, if I could see, I could practically see to your house from here. if I could get up high enough, I suppose. Karen is in Wales, which is just basically the next country over from here. Virgil, thank you, appreciate that. The weather is terrible as always. Let me see. Like in the old movies, you open the door to see what the weather is. So basically, it's wet. Yeah, and cold. Although it's not as cold as it was yesterday. Let's see now. We are looking at 11 degrees here, Celsius. Ah, good. Yeah, sorry, as I said, because I don't have headphones, I couldn't tell, although I had it down, but... Yeah, John, sure. John is just down the street from me here, so yeah, he says the weather is great, but this is not what I call great weather, certainly. So anything new happening, Karen? Any good stuff happening? Well, you'd wanna like it, because in these countries, there's nothing else you can do, but shiver and get soaked. Yeah, like so anyway, Karen, yeah, tell me more. What what are you up to? What have you been doing? We were talking earlier about things that we bought for Black Friday, and that was kind of the thing that we were on about here. Sort of. Not everyone's talking up about it, but what did you get? Did you get anything good? Did you get any music plugins? And also, I don't think you were here when I showed the guitar. That's the new guitar. You can see the body there. And the headstock there. Just in case because you didn't see it earlier, Karen. But yeah, that was the guitar that John Bovey got me in China, personalized to the Greenwich headstock and all that. So yeah. Those treads are warm, yeah. Nah, not really. It's not even that. It's like I said. It's pure ease of use, which I like. Yeah, it's a great thing. And in basically what happened was I kept seeing John with all these new guitars and with his name on them. I said, wait a minute, how much are those? And he said, well, they're not so dear, and maybe I can get you something, and we kind of worked it out, and then the next thing you know, it's here. It's actually we were talking about it a couple months back, and it finally has arrived. Now the only problem is that I still have to get it set up, and because I can't move yet until Tuesday. Tuesday is the date for us being able to get out. Hang on a second here. Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, so the 1st of December we'll be able to move, and I'll try and get out to one of the luthiers to try and get the guitar set up properly, you know. Yeah, John, you spoiled me right there. But then again, you have to do all the setups yourself. That's a problem. And yeah, I mean, I actually tried. Funnily enough, I've got the tool right here somewhere. I actually, where did it go? I literally have it on my desk here somewhere. I tried to do the intonation and try to move the things, and the tool is wrong. It's the wrong tool. Wrong tool for the job. Yeah, obviously this one is too big. But I have a small one as well that came with the guitar, and funnily enough, it doesn't fit in the saddles. So I'll have to be able to do it, soon. Yeah, it is handy to be able to get the lefty stuff for sure. And it's funny looking at pictures of me playing left-handed. It's like, what the heck? How that doesn't work? It's like, oh man, it's so confusing, you know. But good. Oh no, Carrie, I'm not worried about being judged. Not at all. Not at all. It's all good. But frustrating being a lefty. Well, you know, Hendrix was a lefty. I would be too frustrated being Jimi Hendrix. Well, I mean, being dead is not so good, but as a player, it's okay. Yeah. The terrible weather today. The last 2 days have been sunny and cold. Well, sunny and cold is kind of okay, I guess. Although it really got cold here when the sun came out. Well, especially when the sun went down after being out all day. And when was that? I guess that was yesterday. The day before. I'm losing count of all days and contacted with what is what anymore, you know. I mean, the only thing I sort of remember is, did I put out a video this week? And that's the only way I know what if another week has gone by. So what are we? We're at an hour and 7 minutes here. Anyone have any questions or anything you want to know about? Thanks, Gary. I really appreciate that. Any sign of the pubs opening for live music in Ireland? No, is the answer to that. There has been some talk of the pubs reopening. They're closed at the moment as well. But I can't see any music happening for anytime soon. Now, what they have been doing, a couple of the places that we normally play at have put on shows to no audience and recorded them and put them out, which is kind of a cool thing. But also, I'm thinking that maybe this is just my chance to make a run for it. I mean, I've been playing in the pubs for my whole life, and I think maybe it's time to give that a rest, you know. And plus, I mean, of course, I love writing the music, you know, and in pubs playing your original stuff is not the greatest thing to do. Although there are places that you can do it. I mean, to make any money, you want to be doing covers and all that sort of stuff, and that's just not. I've kind of lost my taste for it, if you know what I mean. You know? Nobody wants to be 60 years old and arguing with bar owners for a 50-euro gig. You know, I'd rather sit at home and waste away. And in actual fact, I'm not wasting away either. You know, I'm working hard on the videos and the music. I mean, it's so much fun, but it's a lot of work, you know. And trying to keep up with trying to write songs for all the videos as well. Really, whew, crazy. Colonies of Lep were doing live music with their weird theater license before the last lockdown. Yeah, I was actually I actually went down there. I went and visited Sam or whatever, and Sam and his mom, and but it was so busy I couldn't even get a table. Luckily, we were we were only stopping by just to say hello, really. But yeah, it was so busy we couldn't get a table. So they're doing well, or at least they were at that point. We had talked about doing another Neil Young night there, but I can't see it happening now anytime soon. And John, you're saying you usually do half and half. Yeah. You see, I'd love to just do the original stuff. I mean, and go out and gig, twice a year kind of thing, and hire the best guys on the planet to come and do it with me. It's work editing videos. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? Masking. Oh my goodness, yes. Masking is a pain in the butt. But the thing about masking is you get some very, very interesting results from it, as you're well aware. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Connolly's is what a great spot to play as well. It's one of the best gigs in all of Ireland, really. Um, for those of you outside of Ireland, it's a little theater down the west coast in a town called Lep, and they have the hammers from the wall, the hammer thing, the Pink Floyd hammers, that are walking through in the movie The Wall. They actually have the original stuff from the movie up on their back wall, and it was somebody was visiting. I guess it was Gilmore's house, and stole it. I think Gilmore kind of gave him a wink and a nudge, because he tells the story, with a smirk on his face, and anyway, they're there, and so anyone that walks in can go have a look and see the original hammers from The Wall, the movie The Wall. Yeah, fantastic spot, and a great live venue. The original. Well, Paddy, the dad, who passed away 15 years ago or so, was a great musician himself, and loved having people come, and having the best musicians around come through the place. So he made it so that it was so easy for them to play and do a gig there that they would just come and do them. And yeah, he made it kind of worth the while, sort of, in other ways than money. So, Karen, I suppose that means that you've got a new video on the way, if you're working on the masking. Am I actually seeing this right now? I think I'm seeing everybody, yeah. Well, as I said, we're getting on to an hour and sort of 15 minutes now. So I suppose if there's anything else, you guys want to ask me or anything, let me know now in the next few minutes, and we'll sort of slowly move away, and I'll get to what am I gonna do? What will I do after this? Maybe I'll have some more food. Karen, good, great. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from you in a while, so yeah. The Alchemist recording from Lep 95. Okay, well, see, now I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure that I was there for that, but because I think the first time I ever played with those guys, they had actually changed to Aubert Paper. But I'm sure actually they'd love to hear the live stuff. I'm sure they would love to hear I remember we used to rent the bus and bring people from Kinsale down there. That was a fantastic time, man. It was really worth really worth doing too. Those were the days when you could drink and smoke on the bus, and craziness. Yeah, because I think I actually arrived in Kinsale in '97. Although I was here for Christmas '96. Excuse me. I was here for Christmas '96, but I think I arrived here in '97. So it would have been just after the Alchemist stuff. Because I remember they were still talking about the Alchemist a lot at that point, but I actually haven't. I never saw the band. Yeah, Karen, absolutely, and so happy that you made it finally. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? You're gonna have to do a live stream yourself now. I was saying earlier that Streamlabs for the Mac is out now, so it's Streamlabs OBS. So I finally just got it working tonight. And unfortunately, because I moved to Big Sur on my Mac, there's a lot of things that aren't working yet, but they will be working within the next few weeks, say, or something. It's something to look into because it's much easier. OBS is it's a little bit difficult to set up. It's finicky, let's say, although it works perfectly. Anyway, Karen, good to see you, and we're gonna have to meet up in Paris. Right, I think we're talking about trying to go for the 14th of July, but I don't know whether it'll even be open by then. But hopefully it will, and that's sort of what we're thinking in terms of Paris. And that's after visiting Brenda, because Brenda's in Spain and we haven't seen her in too long now, and I'm going to go to Spain for some heat first. Right, guys? I suppose that should do it. Thank you so much. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for hanging out. It's been great fun as always. Like I said, this is the third time I've done it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's it's great to hear from everybody, and great to see people. See you. I can't really see you, but I mean, it's great to see you here in internet reality. So thank you so much, guys. Walshy, thank you. Karen, be good. Whoop, Neeson, you're here. That's my brother, by the way, right there. Yep. All right. And oh yes, please don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Everyone, hit the like button. I think that makes a huge difference. Apparently, it makes a huge difference, even on the live stream. So please do that. And I'll see you again, I guess. Yes, John, absolutely. Almost. Now, I'd like to try, and in fact, I will try to do sort of an interview kind of thing. So we'll have one person on. Like I'll be sat here, and then possibly we could work it out to do it earlier in the afternoon here, and that you could come on and we maybe do an interview about how things are in China, something like that. It was an idea that I've been trying to figure out, because I have a few friends, in the business that might want to come on and have a couple of words with my friends, Anyway, brilliant, absolutely cool, guys. Thank you so much. As ever, don't forget to, do all the stuff that you're supposed to do. And I'll see you again probably in the next couple of weeks.